Hello, this is Dustin from MomentumBro.com. In this video, I'm going to show you my 6-week swing trades for the end of November, November 26th, 2017. I'm going to update a lot of my positions from my previous video. Last week I did a video, I believe on the 17th of November. I'm going to update a lot of the positions we took last week, as well as look at a couple of new positions that came to my attention this week. But remember, if you're ever looking to learn a little bit more about how to trade like a Momentum Bro, you can always go to MomentumBro.com. You can always sign up for our Momentum Bro trading checklist. The page is here. It's going to help you overcome some bad risk management strategies you might be using, over trading and style drift. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like when you actually do sign up, you actually get sent a 26-page PDF here. Kind of goes over our philosophy, how we trade, how to set up charts, how to be able to find your stops, take profits, things like that. And then if you're ever looking to go a little bit more in depth, I do use the Momentum Bro trading playbook in this video that kind of shows you how to update for position sizes and create your stops and find your pyramid positions. You can always go learn at how a Momentum Bro manages trades with a trading playbook. Down here, you can always end up buying this trading playbook. It's $5. You just go ahead and go to this website here, go ahead and pay the $5, and I'll send you an Excel spreadsheet version of what you have. You'll get it forever and you'll never have to worry about it again. But I'm just going to get into the trades that we have this week. So far, it looks like we're going to be updating many of the trades from last week, and then we have 3 newcomers: STRL, CTRL, and YNDX. So let's go ahead and start with our trading playbook. We're going to go and look at our very beginning trade here, IVC. We're going to see what it did and closed on for the week of the 26th. We can see here, previously it closed at 17, what do we have it at? 1735, that's what we have in our spreadsheet. And now it closed at 1769. So we're going to go ahead and update that to 1769. You can see that moved the stop up now to about 1506. It did change the profit target, which we never get to anyways, but it still gives us a little bit of leeway until we hit our first pyramid position, where we would add a whole new unit of risk. That's a good look. Seeing a little bit of the trend continue. We're going to go ahead and look at HDP. HDP here, it looks like it closed at a higher high this week as well. It's at 1981. You have it at 1879, so almost a full $1 up, which is actually a great thing to see. That brings the stop a little bit over $1 up as well. It brings it up to 1734. It's still well under the price of our pyramid here at 2025, but we'll be looking for that alert to go off if it can break 2025 this week. That'll be a signal for us to add an additional unit of risk to the position. Let's look at CSIQ. I don't think I actually took a position in this one. I just want to update it for continuity's sake. Not very excited about what I see here on the chart. Doesn't look like it's getting any higher. Even this 1795 close, I think it's still probably lower than this here. So yeah, so on the 6th it closed at 1809, so we are going to keep that same high price there. Whenever you're using the trading momentum or the Momentum Bro trading playbook, you want to go ahead and use the highest 52-week close you can find as the current price. That way your stop is going to be updated and it's going to make sure to get you out when the stock starts acting a little different. So let's go to the next one we have here, FNF. This one closed a full $1 higher. We had it at 39.13 before. It looks like it closed here at 40.14, which is good. That's going to move our stop up even more. Stop is up a full $1 as well, 37.68 now. It's still chugging along. Let's go ahead and look at ESIO. This one's been a big winner. I know we ended up adding to this one middle of the week actually, because it did so well. I mean, it was up 13% for the week, which is huge. We initially took a position at about 16.65. We've added to it, so now I think we're up much higher. Oh wow! So last week it closed at 23.23, and now it's at 25.59 for the close. That moves the stop all the way up to $22. Definitely in the money now. Definitely should have added at each of these pyramid positions of 1934, 2203, and 2472. Definitely a very good week here for ESIO. Great winner. Definitely want to keep holding on to that one and updating as is necessary. I'm going to go ahead and look at XNET here. XNET's continuing. Wow. Wow. A 63.8% week. That is huge. That is a big week. I am very, very pleased. Yeah, we got in. Oof. Haven't updated this. Yeah, I mean, last week it closed at 14.11. This week it closed at 20.95. Wow. Let's go ahead and update that. Now we've got our stop at 18.13. Still pretty low, but this thing is pretty volatile. It's moving. I mean, the ATR is doubled almost since we got in. We got in at 1.741. It's almost at a full 3 now. It's at 2.871. That's a very big expansion in your ATR. Definitely want to watch that. Let's go to NRG. We've got, so last week it closed at 28, stupid ads. Last week it closed at 28.89. This week it closed at 29.27. Nice. Let's not do that. Updates the stop to 25.97. Closing in on our first pyramid position at $31. Hopefully we can break that sometime either this week or maybe next week. That might be a big move for this one. It's got a relatively small ATR. It's even at a pretty large expansion. It's only at 2. Nothing like XNET. Let's see, AYX. AYX continuing to power on. After a good IPO, it's continuing to break out. Had another 5.9% week. 26.63 updates our stop to 22.75. Definitely closing in on that first pyramid position at 28.52. If it can break that high, we'll definitely add a unit of risk. LLNW Limelight Networks continues to break out. We got a 2.5% week nearly. Last week it closed at 579. We're going to go to 582. It's not showing the same kind of breakout strength that it was showing before, but that's why we update our most recent close. Moves up our stop to 599. Probably bought in recently, a little high. Let's go to SFUN. Just bought this position last week. Very, very good. See, so it did not close higher, so we'll just hold. Closed at 468, so we're going to leave it at 472. Nothing to see there. Let's go to ZAGG. See what we've got. Bought this. Wow. Okay. So ZAGG is up nearly $2 from where we bought it, or not even necessarily where we bought it, but where it closed last week. Closed last week at 20.53. Yep. Now it's at 22.46. Brings our stop all the way up to 18.75. Nice. So hopefully we could see another breakout here. If we could see another 6 or 7 or 8, or who knows, if it's like XNET or if it's like ESIO, you could have a double-digit breakout week, and that'd be great. That'd be huge. But now let's look at the newcomers, YNDX. Since we're looking at this on the close or on the weekend on Sunday, the night before the actual open, we're going to use the close price as what would be our purchase price and our current price. We know if we go in to actually make a purchase tomorrow, it's probably going to be different than that. We'll update the purchase price for whatever we get, and if we're making an active trade, which we would be during the market open, we would use the current price. The ATR we don't expect to change between now and the end of tomorrow very much, but this is what we'd be looking at for position. If we're going to be betting $2,000, so 2% on a $100,000 account, we would be looking at a position of 503 shares, about $17,000. And then if we were going to be looking for when we were confirmed right, we'd be looking at 37.18. If it closed below on a weekly basis, below 30.14, we would be out of the position. We would assume that that means that we are incorrect. Now we're going to go to CTRL, control. Actually, I've seen this one pop up quite a bit recently. This one's been on quite the breakout in 2017. It's been beloved by many traders. I mean, wow, last week it was up 8.1% in 1 week. That's a spectacular week for any stock. It doesn't really matter what sector you're in. So we're going to use last week's closing price of $34.47. It's got a very high ATR, so that's really going to limit the size of the position we can even take. We can see this ATR at 3.1 is the highest on the board, and this position is one of the smallest. It's significantly smaller, even though the price is very, very similar to YNDX. You can see they're only off by 30 cents or so, and the position size is 2/3 of it. You can really see how the ATR can affect the size of a position as well as where the stop is. Almost 75 cents fully lower than the stop from YDX, and the price is higher. So that's just the effect of the ADR or the ATR really affecting what your stop prices are. As well as we can see, even for the pyramid positions, it really changes where they are. This one, you've got to go all the way up to $46 to be able to have a full position on it. So yeah, you're definitely seeing that. But that is a good breakout, especially since you see that it's turning up here from the stochastic. You can see even when it's turned up a little bit, it's been correlated to a pretty good turn. When it turns down, you can see a little bit of volatility to the downside. Then when it turns up, you usually see a nice breakout to the upside. That is a nice looking chart there. Go ahead and look at Sterling Construction here. We can see what appears to be actually a nice turn off of the stochastic right at the 50, which is nice. The ADX is turning up, and we've got a nice little breakout. It's not a full breakout, so we would just use that highest price. We would actually use 1761. Since that is the highest 52-week close, we would use that. Since we trade a breakout system, and we would use the ATR of 1.793. which is good because that would give us a much larger position here, at least in terms of shares. We can see that we could have nearly 700 shares in this position, even though it actually would be markedly smaller, just because of the different price of the actual asset itself. Now, you probably wonder, how do I manage all of these? I actually do use this in a personal game. I'm fully invested in my personal account, so as we get additional ideas, what we do is we track them in Investopedia. You can see here we've got many of the names on this list here. We've got ESIO, NRG, FNF, HDP, IVC, SFUN, ZAGG. Some of these other ones we aren't actually able to enter because of volume requirements on each individual asset, because we're trying to trade so many shares. So you can't be more than, I think, like 5 or 10% of total volume. But regardless, this is how we're tracking it. We will go ahead and add YNDX, CTRL, and STRL to the portfolio tomorrow morning or early afternoon on Monday. I'll probably do them on lunch. And then you can see these will be the positions that we're going to add. We're going to update our alerts since we don't actually set any active stops. That may be something that a few people have questions about, but when we actually get our stop here from the trading playbook, we don't actually set orders in the market. We actually just set alerts to alert us when to take actions, that we are at still discretion on our own trades. But this has been kind of a breakdown about how I go through even my own personal trading playbook. I do it and I go through this every single week, and it's very, very easy, very, very clean. You can see how you can manage multiple positions without much effort. We suggest that once you get the ATR, you just use the same one from the purchase, and then it's very easy for you just to update whatever is the current price. You always maintain the purchase price so you know where you started from and you get an idea as you're averaging in. Like here with ESIO, we should actually probably update this since we have 1665 here. But because we purchased in at 21 and 23.95 as we've added to the position, you can see that we'd be at a total price right now of 20.62 as our current purchase price. That will update our pyramid positions, which is nice because then we can continually add as we move along. But that's just kind of a taste about how the Momentum Bro trading playbook works. This is how I go through on a weekly basis, updating all of my positions. It's really easy, again, if you're ever interested, since you're probably watching this either on YouTube or on my site. If you're ever interested in looking, you can always get the the Momentum Bro trading checklist, which will walk you through how to set up your own spreadsheet, or you can learn how I manage my own trades using the Momentum Bro trading playbook. And then if you're just interested in just buying it, you can always just click on any of these 3 links down here. Buy it. You can pay $5 and I'll send you the Momentum Bro trading playbook just as an Excel version. So if you have any questions, feel free to go to the website. Hope you sign up. Enjoy the ride. Hey, so it's Dustin here from MomentumBro.com, and I wanted to make just this quick little insert at the end of this video. Today is actually the 27th of November. I just want to show that I actually did go ahead and buy these this afternoon. So this is what the portfolio is going to look like. I will make an update video next week, just showing you any changes that may happen. This is what the portfolio is currently based on what the videos that I've been sharing. I've had people actually ask to join the game. What I want to suggest actually is I have a game, Momentum Bros only. You should join that game. The reason why actually is because this one's not going to end as quickly. My personal one, I realize, is actually going to end relatively soon here. But if you're interested in playing, join the Momentum Bros only. If it needs a password or anything, I'm not sure if it does, but I can feel free to join. If you want anything, shoot me an email, momentumbrostocks@gmail.com. and I will invite you. Just shoot me an email or go to Momentum Bro and sign up for our list. Cool.